hope it caught that one. I just want one really good one. There's a good one right there. I feel like it's all behind me, but obviously I can't look back there. It's just a wall. Can you imagine if we could be right there? Seeing all this? See, back in New York, it's not possible to see all this. New York is too dense. There's too many tall buildings and trees. Too much nature. There we go. Maybe one more good one. The really interesting thing, too... Oh, I'm eating pizza, by the way. The really interesting thing, too, is that you barely hear the lightning. I've only heard, like, 1 or 2 really good lightning strikes, even though this has been happening all over. The thing is, it passed. Obviously, I'm not coming out here when we're over here damn near flooding. But now it's mostly passed, so it's happening around instead of in this spot. Yeah, the best thing I like about this place is the really open sky for stuff like this. But then when the sun's fully out, I mean, it'll kill you. Can I get one more good one, please? And it feels so nice when it's like this, oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Perfection. I'm gonna let this go for like a couple more minutes, I guess, while I can, right? Nothing else I can really add to it, but if you want my personal commentary, my pronouns are level 1000 chivalry god. Please refer to me as that and that only. So, currently the situation is, we've been here a bit longer than expected, but things are looking up. Got a new car, almost got the job down, and then yeah, it's just a matter of time till life becomes normal again. I have definitely understood my privilege now, you know, not playing online and stuff, and I dearly miss my game, but such is life. I gotta get conditioned to the heat and stuff over here. This is maybe the second time any sort of weather's happened over here. It's awesome, man. It's really cool. The cool thing is you get to see it. And back in NYC, you can't see this stuff. It's happening, right? Like, New York City has fair weather all the seasons, but you don't actually really see any of it, except when it's snowing. When it's snowing, it gets real pretty, but like a nice thunderstorm like this, I love thunderstorms. So the fact that I actually get to see this, oh my god, look at that. It's awesome. Maybe I should have came out here earlier, but then I probably wouldn't be able to hold my phone now. I don't have no waterproof phone or anything like that. And I definitely do feel like a bit of a douchebag holding my phone out like this. You know, I'm someone who abstains from taking pictures or anything. Oh, look at that one. But I figured this would be nice just to have. Yeah. I want to see. It's fine. It's just all over there. My dad pretending to be concerned. Get out of here. Know what I am? I'm a grown man. I'm about to be 20. Birthday is August 1st. Wish me a happy birthday that day. I'm kidding. No, I don't care about my birthday anymore. I wish people would stop celebrating those things. Like all the days of celebration. I'm too jaded, man. I realize I'm supposed to be youthful and full of energy, but I just can't. I'm too stuck in my ways. I have plenty of energy, but like not for celebrations and stuff and like seeing family. Currently I'm doing all this introspection. Oh, that was a nice one. It's been really weird throughout the couple months I've been living like this. I mean, I've had friends from school check out my channel and stuff. You know who you are, Mr. E. I won't call out your name. Love you, bro. And thanks for thinking about me, That's the thing that I always think about, like because I get notified. I don't have a big channel or anything. And again, I'm not a YouTuber, but this is just basically the stuff that I can talk about, right? It tells me who subs and stuff. So when I see something like that, like a friend from school just randomly subscribing, like I didn't message him or anything, just out of the blue, boom, this person subscribed. It makes me wonder, like, wow, what led my man to just randomly look up my channel or something, or think about me, I really appreciate it. Oh, that was an amazing one. Did you see that? It came down and then it spread out. It arced in the sky. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's really cool. Ever since I've been out of school, I graduated high school. Like, every time I dream and stuff, the only people there are my school friends, ranging from middle to high school, mostly high school, but every now and then I see my middle school friends in my dreams. The brain is so weird. Like, I've been dreaming so much lately. A big part of that is because my sleep schedule has been absolute trash, because I've had nothing really to do. And I dream a lot more when I've been up for a really long time. Man, it's so weird. Sometimes I have lucid dreams that I don't recognize are lucid till they're almost done. Sometimes I go to the same place in the dreams. Like, I'll have multiple dreams throughout multiple days where I'm in the same place. The brain is such a interesting thing. But I'm talking about a whole lot of nothing, right? I'm just trying to fill the dead air. My pizza's done. Eating the rest of it. I think I can just chill here. I'm really grateful for the circle of people I have. Oh, that was a really good one. I don't know if you saw that. I know I did. And my phone obviously isn't the best. Like, it has that horrible glare from the lights and stuff. But I mean, if I point it over here, you might miss a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to have it as center as I can. See, look at that. All that happened, like, where I can't see it. And I'm not hanging my phone over the edge or anything like that. I'm standing right here. You see where I am. We don't actually live on the third floor of this spot. Please focus. Yeah, we don't actually live on the third floor of this spot. We live on the first floor. But whenever something's happening, I like to come up here to get a good view. 4th of July, came up here with my mom. It was pretty cool. Yeah. That's something I always think about. Going back to my group of friends, like, for the longest time now, for years, I have had just a extremely small circle of friends. Only one group, right? And only one person is really left in that time frame, although he still checks in every now and then. Freaking chastising me to finish off unfinished business and Fort and stuff. That was a good one. And yeah, I always wonder, it's like not a daily thought, but maybe like a bi-weekly thought. That as the years pass, I've had this circle of people for such a long time now, and obviously these things cannot last forever, especially because most of it's just around playing games, and I doubt people will be interested in that forever. But I mean, so far so good, I figured most of my friends are around the same age as me, and I figured around the time that college would come around, that's when the Great Divide would happen, right? But I don't know if, like, none of us went to college or something, but so far things are pretty much the same. So I'm definitely grateful. I don't know why I even think about this stuff, because I spend most of my time alone. Oh, it looks like someone's playing a game on the room to the left of me. I'm not going to point the camera over there. That's their privacy. But I can definitely look with my eyes. They're playing some racing game. I can barely see. I'm not going to, like, try to peer in. That's creepy as hell. I remember when I went to Puerto Rico. Besides the heat being way worse than over here, this is Las Vegas. Yo, the heat in Puerto Rico, horrendous. It's the heat combined with the rancid smell of, like, animal crap all over the place. It's terrible. My God. I'm ashamed of my heritage. One of the things. Whoa, you see that? You can't see it, but there's like. I know I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it's like someone shining a light in the clouds right there. Can you see this on the? Yeah, you can see it. You see it, right? I'm tracking it with my finger. You see, it's like a circling light. Wow, so this is how all that UFO footage is captured. Just randomly during severe weather, people get to a high vantage point and start looking at the sky. That's weird. What was I saying? Yeah, when I was in Puerto Rico, one of the things I would do, I would throw up every day from the heat. One of the things I would do to pass the time was I would sit on the hammock, and across, like, say this is where I am, I'm in the hammock, there was a guy in the window, like, maybe where that building is, and I would just sit from the hammock and watch from his window him playing Black Ops 2. I could barely see it, but because I didn't want to use my phone data, I would just look at him playing Black Ops 2 for most of the day. It was so funny. I don't remember if he was good or bad, but it was really entertaining. Dude, the light that's moving up there, I wonder what that's about. Because you can only see it through the cloud there. There's like a thick mist, right? But you can only see the light when it intersects through that cloud. I know you can see it from where I am. See? I wonder what that is. There's a building here that has a really strong light that shoots upwards. I don't know if it's to help the planes or whatever, but it's not that, because that building is like way yonder over there. So I wonder what that is. Must be the aliens. This is so nice. So nice. Oh, that was a nice one. I think the lightning is just about up, but my phone says I can record this for 40 more minutes. Do I think I'm going to stand here for 40 more minutes? No, and I should have talked earlier, right? Because what's going to happen is I'm going to upload this, obviously, and people are going to watch for like 2 minutes. I didn't say anything. And now that I'm trying to spill my guts about absolutely nothingness, people aren't going to hear that portion, but oh well. Gotta do better. I also noticed there's like a redness in that cloud. Do you see that? You can see what I'm talking about, so you know I'm not crazy. Do you see that color? I'm zooming in, but obviously I don't have the latest or greatest phones. It's really interesting what's going on in that cloud. That was another good one, but couldn't see it. Yeah, this is nice. While we've been here, I haven't had a lot of time to do stuff like this, talk to myself, because we don't have any doors. The place we're staying at, this hotel, it's a one-room spot. I'm on the couch, folks are on the bed and stuff. So, because I don't, I don't talk to my parents that much, I'm mostly silent. I'll laugh and stuff, but I won't make my usual commentary, because I talk to myself all the time. I narrate what's going on in my games all the time, whether I'm making a video or not. I like talking to myself, but if my parents can hear me, I usually stay shut, so being up here and getting to just speak is pretty nice. And it's not for any weird reasons. Don't overthink it. Family life is fun. It's just me. Dude, what is that? Because the thing is, there's not lightning coming out of there, and I don't think it's not raining over here anymore. The rain's all stopped. See, it swept past us. It went from like here to there. So now whoever's the sun is like there, so whoever's to the east is getting beat up now. I really wonder what all that is. Is that just... someone tell me. What natural phenomena is happening in that cloud? I know you can see it. You see all the movement that's happening up there in that off color? It's red. It's like a reddish, and it's just all this light moving to and fro. Man, if only I was a high-flying eagle. That was a nice one. Saw that? If you were to be reincarnated into an animal, which animal would you choose? For my whole life, I've always said a bird of prey. Not any specific one, like an eagle or anything, just a bird of prey. Like an apex, nice. Like an apex predator that's in the sky. I mean, there's nothing that sounds more free than that. Because I don't know what preys on birds of prey. They can tackle on almost anything. And who gonna stop them, This is cool. This is really cool. There's some thunder. Hear that? Yeah, when the folks were coming here, because of course they decided today to go out and adventure, and I said, no thank you, I'd like to stay in, and thank goodness I probably saved a bunch of our stuff from not flooding, because again, we're on the first floor and it was really bad. Had to put some stuff on the beds and stuff. Great vocabulary, stuff and stuff and stuff. What was I saying? Ooh, some rain. What was I saying? I think I've just had a bout of short-term memory loss. I was talking about being a bird of prey, and then I was about to go on a tangent about something else, but I completely forgot, man. That's embarrassing. Palm trees are weird. Very freaking weird trees. Look at those things. They're so strong, but they freak me out because it looks like they're always in the precipice of just falling. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. When folks were getting here, because they decided to spend their day adventuring and stuff, I asked, and they said they got caught in all this, and the hood of the car, the brand new car, like less than a week old since they've had this, the car, there's a bunch of lighting over there, the bumper of it, the front bumper almost got ripped off. So after we had the pizza, my dad went outside and he had to push the bumper back in. But something about having 30 days, having 30 days to fix it. I really hope, by the way, because I didn't bring my mic. I didn't think I was going to go up here and just start recording. I was just eating pizza for a second, but then I realized, I could talk a little bit. I really hope the wind isn't overpowering my sonorous voice. Otherwise, that'd be such a waste. Yeah, my phone tells me just how long I can have these recording for, and it says for 53 minutes and 43 seconds in total, and I'm only 18 minutes in, so for so long as this is happening, I don't know when I want to go down, because, this is going to happen like once a year, if I'm lucky, and while I'm downstairs, I'm playing games all the time, because I'm a Gen Z male. Speaking of Gen Z, what the heck is going on with this country socially? Oh my goodness. You would think that the retardation would, slow down now that the pandemic isn't as crazy and people are should be going outside and, working on themselves genuinely. But no, I mean, the stupidity is at an all-time high. I'm not going to specify stuff because I realize that all of these issues, for some weird reason, have become political issues. So, that was a really cool one. So if I speak my mind, people might never want to hear from me again because politics rips people apart for some reason. But if you want to know my thoughts on the current things going on socially, again, because I'm not a political person, I don't know what any of that stuff means. I'm very ignorant in that, so I won't declare me being a part of whatever. But if you want to know where I stand on a lot of these social issues, just know that I think that The Last of Us Part 2 is the worst game ever created, and that should give you a good idea. I made a playlist of all my Last of Us 2 drama videos, by the way. It's 8 or 9 of them in total. I've been making playlists. I've been going through my channel and looking at things I can add into playlists for viewing convenience. Mostly for myself, because, again, I watch all of my videos. I find them very funny. And I wonder how many other people that upload videos do or don't. Because why wouldn't you? The stuff that you put out, you should like, right? It should be entertaining. It's getting a bit wet. If it starts raining real heavy, I'll cut this off and go back inside. So I don't lose my life getting tossed off by the high winds. Because I am still an incredibly skinny person. Thank God, actually. Rather be extremely skinny than, obese. Obesity rates have been skyrocketing in America. And throughout the world, my God. Don't blame me for making fun of marginalized groups, okay? That's why they're fun to make fun of. And the fact that they keep throwing a hissy fit when they're made fun of. I think there's a good quote, know who has the power by who you cannot criticize. Some good lightning. It's like it's picking up. I feel like my parents are gonna scream at me to come downstairs in a second though. And if one of them does come up here, I'm gonna cut this off. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit. See all that? Can't capture that footage, sadly. I don't have my drone out right now. Another interesting thing, mostly because the wide, clear skies, you see so many planes and helicopters. I understand, though, a lot of the helicopters are tour helicopters. Vegas is full of weird stuff, man. It's just a money-making place. Don't raise a family over here. This is no place for women and children. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. No, but for real, though, like, when I'm walking with my mom, she told me, like, we have to switch places on the sidewalk. Like, if she's walking on the street, cars will honk at her, thinking I'm, like, prostituting my mom or something and I'm about to sell her for the night. So I have to walk where the street is. And my dad says the same thing, like, when they're walking together, like, he has to do the same thing. The dudes here are crazy. You go to the 7-Eleven and you see the drop-offs and pickups happening. It's crazy. Oh man, so much good lightning over there I can't capture. I feel like such a douchebag doing this right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've never seen someone in the wild, in a store or something, or in public, like, talking to their phone and to an audience. Like, holding the camera extended from their face, but it's weird. I'm afraid for when that happens. I saw a crazy one. It went down, and then it spread, like 4 or 5 of them.
Close?
No, this is all happening around us. Super far from us.
Wow.
But it's nice. I figured this won't happen all the time, so I want to see it while I can.
Is it a lot around the strap?
No. It seems most of it's coming behind us. Yeah, see?
You can't go touch nothing with it.
No.
We're right here.
When something like this is happening, what's happening at the strip?
All that shut down. Matter of fact, we was just there. They were saying something about a fire. They evacuate the building. Don't take the elevators. So I think it was just the water, the flash flood, probably water coming from the roof or something.
Ugh.
I'm not sure though, because that was the bottom level. So your mom, let's run to the cars, get the hell out of here.
Is that why y'all took so long?
No,
Or you could do another stuff?
No. This morning we went to do. Mom had to do some things for the Medicaid. We couldn't get it done. We came back. You was asleep, so we went and took a drive, and I ended up driving out to the other hotel that we affiliated with, just to see it. You could do jet skis over there. They give us $20 off. All 3 of us on one.
There's water somewhere here to jet ski?
Yeah, the Colorado River splits right between Arizona and Nevada.
Mm.
On the border. So on the other side of that hotel, of the Colorado River, is Arizona. This is where we just came from.
Oh yeah, see, there's that building.
Which one?
I was narrating. Because there was something weird happening in the clouds. It was like a light that was moving throughout. I guess it was, I don't know what phenomena it's called. But there was no lightning coming from the cloud. It was just a bunch of, like where that is. You see how that's off color?
Mm-hmm.
But it was moving around.
Okay, see that? That's the light that they're showing.
Yeah, that's what I figure. It's from that building. But
Yeah.
where I saw it was a cloud from like right there. And then the cloud got a little red. Very interesting. I don't know what any of this stuff was called.
This is called monsoon thunderstorm, I think. Monsoon.
Nice.
Damn, the fucking planes are still flying around. Oh my god.
I got caught up here. What do they do when they're heading towards a place that's real bad?
They try to fly over the clouds.
Over?
Yeah. When they're like in the middle of nowhere, they try to go over the storm. Which is weird because you can see the clearness from above.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, it's real creepy. Wow, this is all over the place. This is crazy.
Did you know this was? Did you know this was coming?
I want to ask you something when you come back.
Look at my dad making friends already. Back in New York, like, my dad is the king of New York. If you know anyone who goes by that moniker, King of New York, my dad is one of them. No, he's not Tekashi 69. You heard him. Yeah, he knew everyone over there. Like, wherever we'd go, he would somehow have friends literally everywhere. I don't know what this dude's childhood was like, but good freaking lord, all walks of life knew him. But yeah, now, gotta make new acquaintances. Oh, that was awesome. I don't know if there was a lightning bolt there, but you saw that flash. Yeah, I think I'll just record for as long as this is happening or until this cuts off. I have about 26 minutes worth of space left till I can upload this. So this is so nice, man, and it feels so nice too. Like, yo, I figure if anything's going to kill me in life, it'll probably be heat. Like, I am horrendous with heat. Like I mentioned to you, back in Puerto Rico, I would throw up from the heat every day. Every day when I was in Puerto Rico visiting family, we were there for like a week and some change. Every single day when we went out, because for some reason these people insisted on going out somewhere to like talk to people, whatever. I was way younger. Every day, at some point, I would vomit from the heat because it would give me a terrible migraine. Now, I don't have headaches and stuff, but still, the heat's crazy. Like, regardless if it's 90 degrees or 110, whatever, I need to have a bottle of water on me, or I could freaking collapse. Look at all the planes, too. All those lights you see are planes. There's 5 in the air right now. 1, 2, is that a plane or a star? No, that's a plane. Yeah, there's 5 you can see right now. And yeah, when it's like this, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Because, you know, right now it's as bad as it's ever going to be. It's 110 degrees plus every day. So when it's like this, oh my, it is heavenly. It is freaking heavenly. But I figure, you know, I'll have to get used to the heat, so I'll have to be going out a lot more instead of taking walks and stuff. Especially if I want to go on bike rides and stuff again. I'll have to condition myself in staying inside. Ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna do that. Again, I really hope the wind has not overpowered everything that I've been saying. I'm not even talking that loud because, you know, I'm right next to two people's homesteads. We're all living here right now. There's another plane taking off.
The lady with the kid right now just came up. She said she's been living here her whole life and she ain't seen nothing like this for maybe like 10 years.
Even more reason to stand up here. I'm surprised that the power was good. It only cut out for a second.
See, now look at the planes. There's a lot of them down there.
Excuse me.
So this is not just here. This is going all. There's a strip that is going through, like right here, through the middle, all the way down to going towards the East Coast. It came from. This weather's coming. Wow. Woo. It's scary but beautiful.
Yeah, back in New York, you can't see this. It's
so
everything's too tall.
So we saw the clouds coming from far. We was like, look, thank God we could see everything because it's all open air, all open. All we could see is the mountains, but we could see above the mountains that this shit was coming. And we got out of there fast enough, but then the stop at the Strat fucked us up. Let's get the pizza. That was the time we needed to get here without getting caught in this fucking rain, but. Once we got to the Strat, it started raining a little bit. Once we got out, it was pouring. It was just, I was like, we gotta get out of here.
Also, from there to here, that was the worst?
Yeah.
That's funny. You're so close.
So they closed the streets down because you can't drive. That's what the hell is. There's cars stuck right now in the water. The cars are off because the electrical and everything. That's why I was glad that we made that. Oh my God, I don't. What all luck, man. The only thing that every guy got a car wash, a free car wash today. I'll put the bumper back together tomorrow morning, man. But I was thinking, Mom, if the cars do get wet in the bottom, inside, or whatever, by tomorrow morning it'll all be dry. Boom, dry. A lot of people in the street.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Sure. I'm gonna come down now. I'm coming down.
There's a nice one right behind that plane. Can you imagine being in a plane right now?
Planes get struck by it. It's mechanical. Lightning is attracted to metal and stuff. Trees. I don't know why it's trees. But... Yo, lightning can break.
Yep, there it is. That's why I unplugged. Look, all the power just went out. And only over here. See, look at all that. Those cheaters. Oh.
Man.
Yeah, if anything's plugged into something, make sure to unplug it.
Let me go downstairs.
Because I figure it's not worth the risk.
Just be careful, right?
Absolutely. Thank you. I should ask him to take my pizza plate. My servant. But did you see that? Power going out and stuff? Yeah, when this stuff is happening, guys. Call me Frankie McDonald, Steve McDonald right now. If you don't know who Frankie McDonald is, he's an awesome news reporter. Check him out on YouTube. Again, when this is happening, guys, make sure to unplug everything. Don't be a fool. The heck is wrong with you? The game can wait, says the level 1000. Again, my pronouns are level 1000 Chivalry Lord. I am Steve, Hammer of Phaedrid. I can't wait to get back to it, man. Ooh, there's a whole lot of wind. Just knocked over my plate. I'm gonna put my foot on the plate. It will be washed thoroughly. Breathe. What's it called? Yeah, I can't wait to get back to it. To getting on ship and stuff. Again, for any of you fools who have watched this far and are wondering, like, yo, where the heck has Steve been? Although most of you are just my friends who already know the situation. Well, basically, hit level 900, then it was time to move. Moving has been rather complicated, so while we're at this hotel, I endured through horrendous Wi-Fi to get through the last 100 levels. I didn't intend to stop playing at 1000, but like it had to get done. I couldn't let the man's hyper overrule me. So, yeah, I got that done and then took a nice break. But not intentional. Like again, if everything was fine and dandy, I wouldn't. There wouldn't be a break. I'd just be playing again. Well, I would have taken a break for Elden Ring, but then I'd be playing. Basically, I'm saying is I didn't. I haven't quit the game. It's just these things are taking some time. It's starting to rain again. If the rain starts coming down, I'm gonna have to cut this off prematurely. Ooh yeah, it's getting wet. I'm getting wet. But yeah, in due time, I'll be back. I haven't seen the updates and stuff too. I've been keeping myself spoiler free. I don't know nothing about these new two team objective maps. I don't know nothing about the voice lines of the Tenosians or the horses, how they work, how they look, how they function. I have completely abstained from looking at the game to not be spoiled on the new updates and stuff. I know that the stamina damage has been buffed for blunt weapons. That sounds awesome. Maul Supremacy. I will be back on the Maul and Pickaxe. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. But for now, I have to endure till then. I have to not die to the heat till then, so... Ask Phaedrid for his power right now. I need all of his energy. Oh, that was awesome. I need all of Phaedrid's holy holy light right now. But don't worry, in due time, the heathens will be purified by pain. Oh yeah, it's starting to rain. But it's not too bad. It's not going to damage my phone or anything. Ah, it's getting in my glasses. Nah, it's starting to rain. Yeah, I'm debating whether or not I stay out here. My bad. Because I can be out here for like 17 more minutes, but I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 10 o'clock p.m. Duh, p.m. I'm not in Alaska with the permanent nights. Imagine being an Alaskan. 24-hour days and nights. Unless I have my information wrong, which I very well could be. Could you imagine sharing space with, like, wild animals, like cougars, black bears? What the heck? What's wrong with you? I love nature, but I am chronically terrified of it at the same time. You know, whenever I'd play with my dog, whenever the mouth would come out, absolutely not. No teeth. And just paws, boops, and hugs. Oh yeah, and the dog. You won't hear about Nico anymore because he couldn't come with us. Do I want another dog? I don't know if it looks like that. Like when you lose your child, because that's how it feels, you don't smash and make another child. So I don't know, man. But my dad assured me, you know, when the time comes, he will be buried in a beautiful place. So, oh yeah, the lens is wet. You see that? Ah, crap. So yeah. And if anything happens to me, I assume that's where I'll be too. I want to. Yeah, I want to be buried with my dog. But let me not talk like that. You know how old I am? I'm 19. We don't talk about wills and stuff. And when you talk about that stuff, it makes people anxious. Especially online and stuff like this. Like I'm holding my phone over this 3-story ledge, talking about where I want to be buried. I mean, where is this going? Stupid. What's wrong with me? Over here, fear-mongering. My number one thought for this, my number one hope for this video is that the wind has not been stronger than my voice this whole time. Although it's probably best that I didn't come out here with my earplug mic, because it'd get wet and damaged. Safety first and all that. Can you hear the sirens? Just like New York City, baby. You know, when they said that we were moving, when folks said, like, we're gonna get out of here, I was expecting some more rural or suburban place, but understanding that this is what Vegas is, I realize now my parents can't get out of the city. They love this environment, this lifestyle. Full of vices, nasty people. Because we're in the hood part. Oh, awesome. Because we're in the hood part. We're in the hood part of Vegas, right? So, in terms of demographics and stuff, it's pretty much the exact same. But it's not like I spend any time outside anyway, right? What does it matter to me? God, I'm really debating whether or not I endure this rain. Well, I mean, why? When I can just stay out here for another 13 minutes and 33 seconds. You know? Just being chilling. Because as soon as this is done, I'm going back inside. You know, if you can't make content, then what's the point? You got some hood hyena yelling about something. Look, I have the qualifications to call people hood hyenas, alright? The N-word and all that, it's in my DNA. I abstain from using this language because I like to challenge myself, like not using easy mode weapons in Shiv, not cussing. You think all that's for like moral superiority? No, that's because I like making life difficult. It's easy to cuss. Of course, when no one can hear me and no one's around me, I am constantly cussing. I am saying the worst things imaginable out loud when no one can hear me. Because you won't bother anyone. But in public, around other people, around one other person, I'm a nice, white, Christian man. Only one of those things is true. Man, white and Christian, I am not. So don't be fooled. This is all an act. I'm just playing a character for you. You know how many people we have chained up that I tied up and put in the back of our car while we were driving over here? I'm joking. Jesus Christ, relax. Yeah, when we were coming over here, it was really interesting. The road trip going from New York City to Las Vegas across the freaking country. It didn't take too long. A lot of roadside graves in Tennessee. A lot in Tennessee. Like, there, in every state, you'd see a cross in the highway. But in Tennessee, there were a lot. It was nice. It was a nice trip. Very cold throughout the whole country. What was that? I saw a military tank on a truck. Yes, a tank. Like, long nose, treads. It was a tank. It wasn't a big one. It was a very small tank, but it was a tank. A real tank. I doubt it was for some movie or something. Although, again, it did look very small. But maybe I just didn't get a good perspective from how fast we were going. I wish I could tell you more about going across the country, but don't ask me about the actual road trip. Not fun at all. The sights were nice, but the energy, no. Absolutely not. It was freaking atrocious. Tons of mistakes made. But you live and learn. So when we go across country again, so I can visit my deceased dog when that happens, we'll prepare better. Because I'm going to visit him. That was the worst I ever cried. Like when we dropped him off at my grandma's, and oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. There's nothing wrong with him or anything, it's just when it hits you, oh my god. I've never lost anyone significant to me in my life. One of my grandparents died, but I didn't know her on my mom's side. And leaving Nico in New York, that's the first time I can ever say I've lost someone close to me, and Jesus Christ. That is a horrendous feeling. I remember when it was time to walk out the door, and I saw him he was just rolling around on his back. His tongue was out. You could see his saliva on the floor and stuff, having a good time. That was awesome. Good. I was crying in the car for 2 hours straight. There's a dog. A dog, to me, now that I've been partly through this abandoning process, the loss process, to me, a dog, it's like a permanent 1-year-old, like a permanent 1-year-old baby that never really grows up. It's always goofy, it's always dependent on you, but it will always love you. There's no one on this planet, not your child, not your best friend, not your significant other. There is nothing or anybody on this planet that will love you more than your dog. That's when I felt it. That's when I realized what love is. When I had to close the door and look at him. Insane, man. And that's why I said again, would we get another dog? I mean, I figure my dad probably will. But if you were to ask me if I want another dog, I don't know. Because, you know, my heart bleeds for Nico. And then to get another dog means to go through the process again. We don't deserve dogs, man. Speaking of pets, that Stray game, I haven't watched it, but I think I should. I think when I go back downstairs, if I decide to plug everything up, because, you know, it's still kind of crazy out here, I think I'll watch a playthrough of that. Looks cute. I saw the lovely voice actor Lila. It's a cute cat. It's cool, though, that a game like that's getting traction, you know. Switching the subject. Good lord, a lot of AAA games and stuff. I've only got about 8 more minutes. 7 more minutes. A lot of AAA games. Big budget games. Games that get, you know, massive notoriety for a bit of time instead of just like a day. God, it's always whatever you're in some cool setting and you have a gun. You're in space, but you have a gun. Oh, that was amazing. You're always just a person with a gun. And fancy magic or whatever. That's why it's so nice to see a game like Stray popping off. Something different. Even if it's... I imagine Stray is one of those games, you know, that technically has, like, no actual gameplay, and it's just a presentation piece of, like, gorgeous visuals and cool environments, and, oh, look, you're a cat. Because I don't even know what Stray is. Is it an indie? Is it a AAA game? I don't know nothing about it like that. But it's nice to see a game like that getting a lot of attention. You know, the creativity out there in this industry, it's mind-blowing, so... I hope we get more cool stuff like Stray. But hopefully gameplay is always at the center, you know? Good lord. All these games coming out, Last of Us, that have no freaking gameplay. God of War, the new God of War that has no gameplay. Trash. Bunch of nonsense. Yes, I am slandering the latest and the upcoming God of War. They have no gameplay. You know what? You know what games have actual gameplay? Incredible masterpieces that have gameplay? Monster Hunter. Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Those. Get your presentation piece garbage out of here. I cannot believe I bought a PlayStation 4 to play The Last of Us Part 2. I cannot believe I was sold on these freaking PlayStation exclusives. And that's what I put myself through. What a freaking scam of a console. I do not pity any of my school friends that was an amazing one. I do not pity any of my school friends that all have PlayStation. I'm kidding, okay? Can't be a grown dude still groaning about console wars. Relax, it's all just fun banter. Again, I figure this is like my motto now. Do not ever take this internet stuff seriously, please. 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 I didn't realize I have to be freaking grateful for my parents and stuff to not have parental restrictions on my internet usage, and that I did not end up being a weird person. Because, good lord, you go online on social media and stuff, and you see all these terminally online people. Again, and I'm saying this, I'm dissing terminally online people as a level 1000 chivalry sex lord. People that cannot handle the internet. They cannot handle online discourse, hate, criticism, people that want to see your downfall. If you exist online, someone's not going to like you for no significant reason. And the fact that it's damaging to their mental health, I mean, that's pathetic. I'm sorry. But to an extent, you cannot feel bad. There's a huge problem with main character syndrome. Main character syndrome and terminally online. These are two mental illnesses that are ravaging this nation. But leads to a lot of free entertainment, man. These people do it to themselves. It's nice to make fun of them. Until something really bad happens, and then, you know, there's a bit of melancholy, but that's the nature of the world, dude. Oh man, awesome. Alright, yeah. I've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds more of recording that I can do, so it's about time to wrap this up. I should learn an instrument while I'm here. There's a lot of creativity out here. Like, besides the nonsense and the vices, literally every place has a casino, or like a slot machine, something to gamble. Everywhere, everything, every store, every convenience place, this place is just money and how to suck the money out of you. But work is also very easy. So, this is a good place to retire and die. But don't grow up here. Short-term memory loss again. I think I said I should learn an instrument. Yeah, there's a lot of creativity out here. Despite all this, a lot of incredible creativity. The energy here is wicked. Saw that one right ahead. What's that guy playing now? Let me not assume if that's a guy. I can't see the person playing. I can only see a sliver of the TV. Have you noticed how dead my voices became? I should have brought a bottle of water up here. Alright, I got about a minute left. Oh, ooh, that was a nice one. I hope if you watched this like a fool and you could hear me, I hope to God that you could hear me. I hope. First of all, I'm grateful. Yeah, I don't know why you would waste time watching my 6-hour-long videos, because all my videos are like an hour plus long, right? I don't know why you would do that, but I figure it must mean that I'm comfortable to listen to be around. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my friends, You guys have made life what it is now. This has been real nice, chilling out here, but this cuts off in about a minute, and I'm definitely going to go back downstairs and live the life of the privileged. Yeah, this is real nice. Got to see some nice sights, some weird phenomena. So, if Secure Team 10 hits me up, I've got some good UFO footage to show him. And yeah, this is what Las Vegas, Nevada is like. Pretty interesting place. This cuts off in 30 seconds. I'm heading back inside, bounce out with that fofo. Praise Phaedrid. May he cover us all in glee. Restock before you head out.